Our many sovereign worlds thrived under the guidance of the trade order, and for centuries we enjoyed peace and prosperity. The ways of war had been long forgotten. Then the aliens came. Despite fleeing from their own destruction, they overran our meager defenses, enslaved our people, and plundered our worlds. Desperate and unable to mount a resistance on their own, many worlds ceded their authority, transforming the Order into the Traitor Emergency Coalition. United under a single banner, we finally stood a fighting chance, and our vast commercial fleet was slowly retooled into a shield against the alien advance. It seemed our fortunes were turning as we mounted a counter-offensive. Such hope was short-lived. The long-banished deviants, now calling themselves the Advent, returned more powerful and twisted than we could have imagined. Many undefended worlds fell to their corruption before we could redirect forces from the alien front. Caught between the Advent's revenge and the alien onslaught, we were forced to dig in. We built up mighty defenses to outlast our enemies, and eventually, we even sought peace. Now, after 30 years of constant warfare, our alliances are breaking down. The coalition is split between those who would withdraw and those who would lash out. Rebellion has even started to fracture the unity of the Advent. Unsure if they still want to destroy us or one another. Meanwhile, the alien assault has become increasingly desperate. Though strangely, their outcasts may end up being our salvation. Especially if the warning is true.
Let's see
if
maybe it'll, if it doesn't lag out when I'm actually in the game, because that might affect it too.
Might.
You already have the,
I have a game up.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
See if a game even LAN. No, I'm playing LAN. Am I in LAN? Oh, my bad. So the wrong menu.
I was gonna say you might not get very far with LAN.
No, it's like something's not computing here. What is the?
If by some odd chance your neighbor was also playing Sins, then just maybe. But
that's a fat chance. What is the password?
Net thief. Hold on, I'll type it to you.
Net.
Since you're stealing your neighbor's internet.
Oh, net. Thief, did I spell it right? Ah, yes, I'm a net thief.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let the world know.
The
Rev is a net thief.
Yes, because I'm so mistreated on my internet service, I have to steal others.
Mm-hmm.
I'm such a very bad man.
All of a sudden the devs for towns are just gonna want to disassociate with you. Like, oh, we don't want to be associated with a criminal.
Oh yes, I'm stealing from the internet I helped set up in the first place. I'm very bad. Okay, so I'm being my rebels like I've been before. I want to try something crazy though. I want to see what happens if I just like build capital ships and see if I can just like pwn face with that. Cause that seemed to work.
Nothing but capital ships.
Yeah, nothing but capital ships. Going big or going home. Unless
and I will build my bees.
Yes, your army of swarming bees. Which they don't like mines. That's one thing that they don't like mines very well.
Oh yeah.
Or mines
they
don't
got
like them.
Annihilated when they went to the fire base.
What was the difficulty we played with before? Was that normal or was it?
We were on normal. We hadn't pushed the limit to go to hard yet.
Okay.
We tried once and it was bad.
I thought we did hard, but we didn't do. I don't know. It's been a little while. Yeah. So for the people watching, we've not done this in a while, so this is going to be hilarity is probably going to ensue.
Hopefully. That's good. That's good watching. If it's
it is
hilarity.
good watching. Oh, and for anyone who's watching that is like a big RTS like fanatic and like you do things by strategies and timing and everything. Stop watching now because your head will literally explode because we're going to be kind of playing around doing whatever we want, and people with OCD are probably going to have a aneurysm or something.
Yeah, he will be building lots of ships, and I'll be building lots of star bases.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
nothing will get done.
He'll join in like half the battle, like in a couple hours from now. He'll finally join in. I'll have like wiped out one guy completely.
After you've wiped out all the resistance, I'll join in and take some of the glory.
And then you have like this big fleet, and you like you take all the glory. You're like, haha, I wiped them up and I won. And I'm like, I did all the heavy lifting.
But, yeah, by the time my fleet's done, it's just irrelevant.
Pretty much. You don't even roll out till you have a Titan.
I guess I have to hit check there, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's already up.
We'll see.
Oh, I forgot about pirates.
They're on there, aren't they?
I think they're on this map. This is one we haven't played before. It's technically got 2 stars, but they're connected, so don't worry about it. We're not in a different star system.
Okay, good. That kind of made the game like last how long? 4 or 5 hours when we did that.
Oh, it was a long time. Did I play that one map that where it was like 5 different stars? It was bad.
Yeah, it was 5 stars. And,
yeah.
Okay, now I gotta remember my opening thing. These guys got to explore, and I need to build something. Right? Where is that?
Something that does stuff.
Something that researches stuff.
Do I have?
So they will build those. I need.
Do you want to give the lowdown on our factions here?
Okay. So for those who've never played this game before, are we supposed to build? Oh, it's over here. Sorry. I was like, why couldn't I build my capital ship? But I was looking at the cruisers. Anyway, in this giant space game, I'm over here, and my friend Eckohour is over here, and these are the 2 star systems, and they're likely to be in the opposite corners, way over here. And what we're like the normal human people that you would think of, a trade alliance that existed for a long time and basically trade commerce, normal stuff like that. And he's the normal turtling faction, build star bases and everything. I'm the rebels that like to just go around and kill shit. Some rock star like that.
How can I be of service?
And are you still there?
We're the more civilized faction. Sorry.
I thought you cut out there for a second. Yeah, you're the more
Nope,
civilized
more
part
civilized
of life.
faction.
I'm like the gangs, the gangs and the criminals that just feel wronged by their side.
If it's any indication, you're able to align with the pirates.
Yeah, I can actually ally with the pirates, which I'm going to later, because that's a really cool thing to do, because that makes me immune to pirate raids, which is this little thing over here, which you will see. Likely they're going to attack Eckohour. They always do. They hate him with a passion.
They just don't like.
And
it's because they know who the good guy is.
Probably so. That is
just saying.
I need to get some more officers training so I can build another capital ship. Since I'm going pure capital ships this time, something fun, something different.
The capital gambit.
Well, I've tried it in some single player, and it actually didn't work out so bad. So we're gonna see.
I think there was an achievement for doing all.
And I got it too.
Yep.
And this is what he's gonna be building. He's building frigates. He's been building lots of these things, these corvettes that are like bee swarms. That's gonna be really fun to watch. Anyway, so we have us, normal good guys, and then somewhat good guys, and then you got the Advent, which are like psychics, and and this is a pirate base. These are gonna be my friends eventually, but right now this guy is gonna be like, holy shit, run right now. Because they're like shooting at him, and he's like, screw you guys, I'm going home. Okay. So he's on his way home. And Advent, they're like all technology, they have really good shields and such like that.
They're like genetically enhanced humans.
Yeah, they're genetically enhanced. His part of the faction, Eckohour's, the good side, said, hey, you can't do that. And so that they like kicked them off, kicked them out of the system, out of the universe, whatever. And now they're back because they're pissed and they're getting revenge.
Ahead slow.
Which route are you gonna go? Okay, that's fine.
They're space hippies.
Yeah, we've discovered they're the space hippies. They're people who smoke all the stuff and try all the different things. Did I totally choose? I did. I researched the wrong thing. I trained crew instead of officers, so I'm kind of.
Well, you'll need crew eventually.
Oh yeah, but I just didn't need them right now, so I'm a little behind, but I'll catch back up. See, this is why we haven't done this in a while, and also need to build something over here. So there's kind of lots to do. It's a big game, and to be constantly like, scrolling in and out like I'm doing right now. Things to interrupt your train of thought all the time. Anyway, get the Advent.
It looks like our enemies are also humans.
Are they really?
Yeah, I had them set to random, but they're both.
Well, before they were
human.
Before they were, yeah, he's human. Before they would never be human. They would always be, what, the Vizari?
Advent.
Or the Advent?
Yeah, we'd almost always get the Advent.
I think it was the Vizari the first time.
Then we got a couple games of Vizari, but mostly it was the Advent. We never got another human though.
No, we never have. So this should be interesting. And but anyway, the Advent, or the manipulating people, it's really smart. They're like kind of religious in a way. So that's kind of that side, and the loyalist side and the rebellion side, they don't like how each side is kind of doing their own thing, so they're shooting each other. Nothing real beyond that.
Always solves problems, right?
Yeah. Just we don't agree with you, so we're gonna blow your shit up. Then you have the Vizari, which we've coined the French. They're this super powerful alien race. They're actually aliens, and they're running away from an even bigger alien force, and they came here and they brought their troubles to us. I'm not happy about it, but my loyalist friend here is like, oh, it's okay, we can be friends. And we're like, hell no, they destroyed everything when they came through. We want revenge.
Where do you need me?
And he's like, no, we must be friends. And I'm like, screw that, we're going to attack right now. So that's why we kind of fight, but right now...
I just like to sit in my starts.
Yeah, he's just kind of like sitting there. I'm like his attack dog, and he just kind of sits there. It's like, hey, there's aliens coming, have at them. I'm like,
take care of it for me.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing, and I need more white crystals, and
so it looks like we're gonna have a nice Civil War match here.
Yeah. So You know, I've turned Eckohour to my side. He's pretends to be a loyalist, but he's really a rebel. And
I'm a turncoat.
He's a turncoat. And we got two of the feds. The feds are coming in with their big guns and everything to end our little rebellion. So it's kind of a standoff, and we got these planets are going to be choke points. So we're actually going to get to those as quickly as possible. This snow planet, this volcanic planet.
Structure complete.
I'm trying to tech up to get a volcanic colonization, or not volcanic, but ice colonization.
And I need the volcanic one. These are the research trees. There's a tech tree. You can research everything. There's no restriction on what you can get. You just have to build more buildings for each line across here. You need another building. So I actually need another civic building to get the volcanic building, which I can't build it here. You can only build so many per planet. This capital ship is ready. I'm going to send him in. This one can go ahead and get ready to get sent in. And so basically, the name of the game is to capture as many planets as you can in the early game. Create choke points that you can set up defenses at, which we'll also have to watch out for these pirates on our backside here. And to do that, you have to put as much bounty on the other guys as possible. So like there's already 250 bounty on Pink here. We just call him Pink. And so both me and Eckohour are just going to keep throwing money at him. The pirates are like, yes, we'll take that, and then they'll go to attack him instead of us. And our life goes on, but his doesn't. There's his little scout.
Just like real world problems, the more money you throw at it, the more it goes away.
Yeah, it's kind of like we're hiring bounty hunters to keep them busy while we keep building, but they're going to put bounties back on us, probably Eckohour, and if we're not quick enough, they may actually go for him instead. So then then I'll have to run my forces over there and help him out, and then we're on the downside.
Build my ass off.
Yeah. So, going to build another civic over here, and I'm totally probably like messing up horribly because I'm not building stuff very quickly. It's okay.
I tend to focus on trade, whereas you tend to focus on military.
Yeah, let's see what he's got over here building. So this is my friend. I can come over here and look at what he's building, and he's got really nothing here at his home planet. In fact, he's only got one research building. Yeah, he's got nothing. Never mind.
I'm starting to build trade ports.
I thought maybe he had something cool over here, but okay, this is a trade port.
Oh yeah. Well, that was a pirate raid.
Oh, okay, so we need to focus on that right now. That's what this little screen is right here. We can see who's got. Yep, they put bounty on him. Who'd have thought? So I want to throw some more money on the trade coalition. And so now they have 1,000 credits, which takes out of mine. And apparently somebody doesn't think they can handle a fair fight. Of course not. We couldn't handle a fair fight.
That's me. I don't like fair fights.
Okay, he doesn't like fair fights. So unless they start throwing a bunch of money at him, we're probably going to be fine. And the money actually decreases as we kill stuff. Like, since he right now he would have lost a ship, maybe to one of the planet pirates or something. So his bounty's going down as he's losing ships. But that means he's losing ships. That's a good thing. So it's kind of weird, and I guess kind of cool that in each. Oh, I never sent my other ship in. Pirate raiders are on the loose. Yeah, so the pirates have now launched, and they're going to go barreling to one of his planets over here, and we're going to sit back and laugh. Have a good time.
Ha ha ha. We're not going to see what happens. We're just going to know bad things are happening to them.
Yeah, we just have to assume that they're doing well. And they do okay at the start, but eventually they'll build up defenses that will take care of it. This guy's doing okay. He could be better. But he's just going to kind of mop up these ships as best he can. And you notice these little symbols over their head. Each planet has their own like defense group, their own planetary defenses. Because at the start of the game, they're all like their own individual planets with a randomized symbol, and they're all trying to defend it with, you know, real futilely. And I never gave this guy an upgrade. Give him a Gauss cannon, which is a really powerful cannon on the front. You know, he can kill some stuff with that. See, there goes that ship. This is some bombers that go around. You can zoom in really close and like watch these battles happen. You know, real close. Which is
the fact
cool.
that it can zoom in and out fluidly as it does is impressive to me.
Yeah,
it can go all the way out and all the way in, and it's just one smooth thing.
The level of scale is really good. That you can just zoom in and out of the battle like you're in galaxy view and you're in battle view. If I can focus on a ship here, like this capital ship, you know, the biggest baddest thing on the field. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. His shields aren't even down. And I got a second one over here. Oh, I'm doing well.
He's not the biggest and baddest. They'll see the biggest and baddest soon enough.
You'll see his biggest and baddest eventually, which is basically the giant tank that'll come rolling through. I need this guy next.
Allied forces are being attacked.
No, they're not. They're not being attacked. Now I need volcanic. Volcanic will allow me to build. Oh, my shields are down. Volcanic will allow me to get this planet here, and I'll set up a couple defense turrets and stuff, just in case they send an attack. You know, kind of handle it. He's taking a little damage, but he'll heal up outside of battle. Units in this game will regenerate health outside of combat. You can build stuff that will generate it faster. The tech have really good repair stations. The other races don't. So that's something we can rely on. You build like 2 or 3 together, and they can hardly like touch you. It's really cool. The Advent have really good shields. The Visari, I'm not sure what they're really good at. I think they have good weapons.
Fighters. They're really good with crafts.
They're really good with crafts.
They're really good with carrier-based fleets.
Okay. I'm good with capital ships. I like capital ships. What can I say?
all of the capital ships.
If I do enough research down this path, if I get right here, then the pirates become my friends. So this is kind of my goal to get to right here, at some point. Right now I want more capital ships. So let's keep researching.
My goal is to be making credits out of the wazoo.
Yeah, he's gonna be the credit man.
Ready and waiting.
He's my banker, and I may need a loan from him eventually. But you know, it's I think it's fair because I'm the one over here, you know, having the battles and stuff. So I think he kind of owes me for that, even though he's actually doing a lot better than me right now because I'm not focusing on the task at hand.
Yeah, I'm making 20 credits a second right now.
I'm making 14.6. But you know what? I'm watching the ship destroy stuff, and I'm having a good time. I'm sure my viewers are also. They're like, yeah, this is what we came to see, is ships blowing up. Like that one, that was a good shot. Zoomed in right on time. This cinematic mode, which doesn't hide the. Is there a button that hides the UI? Do you know?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, that button removed all the lines, so you kind of get a better view. It's kind of hard to focus on the ship sometimes. You won't look at it.
I'm gonna go through the key bindings now and find out.
Oh, I hit not zoom to cursor. That's why it wasn't working. It's okay, he can handle it.
How can I be of service?
You go capture this planet. Also get an ion bolt. You don't get an upgrade yet. The other capital ship should be arriving soon. This game is all about massive scale. You know, up, down, everything's about scale. Even the zooming is massive scale. I want a carrier next. Carriers are fun.